Dying. go back and get the umbrella because it looks like it might actually rain. It's 8 degrees, feels more like 3. Fucking close as hell. Like I said, this crew, like I said, you always do the opposite of whatever they suggest to you. And believe me, whatever they suggest is probably some kind of trick, scam, some kind of usually some kind of scam or trick or something. You understand? Whatever they suggest to you. Now, what they've been suggesting to me is, yeah, man, go to the castle because that's where you need to be. And keep in mind, it was only 500 years ago where we lost the House of Stuart lost over here. They killed Charles's father. That's what they said. And then they went after. Then they went after Ludwig, Habsburg, Bourbon, House of Bourbon, etc., etc., etc. Right? It's the same horde. It's the same clique that did it all. Understand? From one place to another. Now, if all of this happened because of one event, which is Worcester, why the hell would anybody go to the castle? If all of that happened because of one event, which is Worcester, the Battle of Worcester and the Parliament declaring war on the House of Stuart, why would anybody in my position go to the castle? That's right, it doesn't make any sense at all, does it? It doesn't make any sense at all. So, you know, like I said, whatever they suggest to you, you do the opposite, you're good to go. whatever they suggest to you, you do the opposite, and you should be just fine. It's fucking cold out here, man.
No, y les he dicho bueno.
Yeah, I think it's below 8 degrees. I don't think it's 8 degrees. I think it's below that.
Not this way.
That's a lot of Legos, man. It better be good. Better be some good fucking Legos, man. Legos better be fucking magical Legos from Hogwarts. Yeah, they better have the magical Legos from Hogwarts or something in there, man. And my hands are purple. I think you're supposed to disembark or something else. And right through here is for walking, not riding. That's what I recall. Like I said, you know, whatever they suggest to you, you do the opposite. Go to the castle. Nah, that's not necessary. You can make gifts instead. You know, making gifts is more productive than going to the castle. You know, that's what I suggest. You do the opposite, then you're good to go. If you have this issue with these folks, you do the opposite of whatever they suggest to you, and you should be golden. You know, go to America. You do the opposite. America is, you know, you give it another 50 years, you will be unrecognizable. Now, white Americans do not have any power in that country, and they can vote for Trump 100 times over if they want to. It won't make any difference, and it won't alter the hominid destiny of America or Canada. You know, that's another thing they suggested to me. Go to America, Holmes. You do the opposite. You don't want to go to America. America, like I said, at this rate, give it another 50 years, and any white Americans, you know, just on the basis of having white skin, will be gone. You understand? Any white Americans in about 50 years will be gone anyway. You know, you do the opposite of what they suggest to you. Every time, without exception, you do the opposite of whatever is being suggested to you, and you're good to go. Like I said, America. They keep saying, my brother suggested this to me. My brother suggested this to me a couple of times. And go to America. That's not necessary, Holmes. That's not necessary, Holmes. America, like I said, give it another 50 years, and at this rate, any white Americans in America will be dead and gone, and they can vote for Trump 100 times over. It won't make any difference. Understand? The quote-unquote white Americans that are voting for hella white Trump can vote for him 100 times over if they want, and they can keep him in office for another 50 years if they want. It won't make any difference at this rate. You understand? It won't make any fucking difference in your lives if you keep Trump in office for another 50 years until he's dead. Yeah, you can keep him in office until he's dead. It won't make any difference to you. Like I said, the future of America is very brown indeed. Understand? It was always doomed to fail. Yeah? It was settled after Genghis Khan invaded Europe. You had the African slave trade from the beginning. You had Jews in there from the beginning. You had Abraham Lincoln, who was obviously not very white. Gave you another one of these hominids with blue eyes, green eyes. And that's a place that got a really bad start very early on. Understand? It's a place that got a really bad start very early on. And it doesn't, it makes no difference if you keep Trump in office until he's dead. You will lose that place if you're white, and you will lose out at this rate if you're white in America. There's nothing to gain in there if you're white. It's a fucking free-for-all. It's a democratic hellhole of anonymous voters that fucking, come in there and fuck around and fucking vote, all day long for whatever Democrat they want to vote for. It's a fucking chaotic hellhole, democratic hellhole that will, that has a very brown future indeed. You understand? That's the, it makes no difference if you keep Trump in office until he's dead. Trump can't do anything for you. They're not meant to. They're not meant to do anything for you, and they can't. That's what you need to realize. You can keep him in office until he's dead. It won't make any difference to you. It won't make any difference to change the course of America. And I said this long enough, and I said it many times. It's definitely worth repeating. It's definitely worth repeating because a lot of people don't understand this. A lot of people don't understand this. It's for whatever reason, it's a hard concept to grasp. Understand? It won't make any difference if you keep Trump in office for the next 50 years until he's dead, or the next 20 years, whatever the hell. The future of America at this rate is very, very brown. Yeah, it's a chaotic democratic hellhole with anonymous voters from all over the fucking world that go in there and fucking vote for whatever the fuck they fucking feel like it. And it was, it started out that way. It's going to be that way for, an indefinite amount of time until it's over. And, if you're looking to be replaced, that's where you go. Understand? If you're looking for a quick place to be replaced, America is your number one ticket. If you're looking to be supplanted by Mexicans or Africans or Asians, America is the number one place where you can be supplanted by by any one race, any any one race, any other race on the planet. Because that's what democracy is. It's a chaotic fucking hellhole of anonymous fucking voters. And it's going to continue to be that way. There's nothing you can do about it. It's very unlikely that I'll be able to do anything about it, even after quote-unquote winning. Brush my teeth because my mouth is full of COVID. My mouth is full of cordyceps. I'm gonna go in there and brush my teeth today. You know, it's interesting that what you hear on TV, you hear it from Bill Maher, you hear it from Fox News. Bipartisan support, bipartisan this and that, and let's bring the country together. I keep hearing this line on the news. The next motherfucker that says that shit should be put on, you know, should be shot on sight, in my opinion. Understand? Let's bring the country together. I keep hearing this on the news in America, on Fox News, CNN. Bill Maher will say it sometimes. The next motherfucker that says that should be shot on sight. Yeah? Because there's no such thing in that chaotic fucking hellhole of democratic America. Understand? It's a chaotic fucking hellhole like it was meant to be. Like it was meant to be, because they amended that fucking Constitution. Those fucking hominids in Congress, amended that fucking Constitution 100 times over until it's fucking worthless. And you know what people that the Constitution is worthless to? White people, because it's always been fucking amended. It's been amended 100 fucking times over until it became fucking worthless to white people.
Oh my
gosh. I'm gonna wash today. Let's go to the there's no washy today. I'm gonna have to weigh it out. Because I'm thinking the other fucking place, Waterloo, is also on strike again. That's a lot of fucking vacation time, homes. That's more than I ever got from fucking Parkside. What was it? Parkway. That's more than I ever got from Parkway Products Homes or Phoenix Cleaning. Let's go here then. I need to brush my fucking teeth somewhere. There's no fucking sinks. Good thing I took a shit yesterday. Because today the restaurants are closed. I'm gonna get my. I actually need to open this. Let's go up here with my toilet. Upload this crap.